Yeah, it's this one here that nice coffee. So I'm using the OM5 on this occasion, importing the image into Lightroom. This was taken at the Albert Docks in Liverpool, clearly in the sunset, a bit before sunset actually. And I actually originally took it in black and white. On my OM5, I set it to black and white. I have RAW selected as well. Import into Lightroom, you get a black and white image. Here it is. But because I've taken it in RAW, what that allows me to do is revert back to color. And I thought that the color really looked strong. I like the reflections on the path coming down the steps. And I also like the couple here. I've got them in perfect stride. So look at that, perfect stride. And in Lightroom, once I reverted it back to color, I came up to the color palette here. First of all, just increase the exposure a little bit, the contrast, here we go here. And just decrease the shadows a little bit, just to give that depth into that image. And then in the color, I then looked at the temperature and warmed it up a bit just to enhance that sunset. That then allows me to just a bit of scope to increase the saturation and the luminance in the oranges and in the yellows as well. In fact, the luminance, I took it down a little bit. It was a bit too strong because, of course, that sun will pierce through and turn to white. I mean, it's starting to turn white now. But by increasing the color temperature to the warmer tones, it gives a nice warm tone right through that picture. And position it with the two buildings either side of the sun. I think it just frames lovely. One could argue that the top part of the frame is not needed, preference. But here's the image I've ended up with. Now, there's one thing though you might have noticed when you looked at the original black and white version is I've got a few lampposts there. Now, I have no problem in Lightroom in removing those distractions, the lamppost and the little security camera that hangs down here as well. Let's have a look. And I don't have any problem in Lightroom just to remove those distractions. And I think we've got a lovely image taken one evening along the docks at Liverpool.